It does seem to be the way of it.
And Ulrich is actually like, you see like a couple tears coming from his eyes. And Ulrich looks up at you guys, and yeah, he's tearing up a little bit, and he says, and basically like sobbing, he tells you that he's sorry that he didn't tell you guys. He basically tells you, like, you know, he couldn't bring himself to tell you why he was hunting down the Order in particular.
So, you used to be a member of the Order. Do you know of any of the older nobles that are still worshippers?
As I said, it's been a long time since I was in the Order.
Well, I can tell you, I bet that the House Averton is still part of it. And I'd bet money that the Baron of Snowfeld is in on it.
The Baron... I heard rumors of what happened with the Baron and you all.
Oh, what did you hear?
Well, here's the thing about rumors. You see, most of what I heard was from, well, just common folk who then spread that to my guards, who spread it to my knights, who spread that to me, and the like. Because, well, the thing is, the Baron would never tell me anything like that. The Baron, if he wants the shield, it's because he wants to take it and take me out.
When we came down from the mountain, from the Temple of Dangerous, the Shield of Fellington, word spread pretty quickly that someone had found it. And that word made its way to, apparently, the Venstrid and Snowfeld, both of whom tried to take it from us, though the Lord of Venstrid merely tried to buy it. The Baron in Snowfeld attempted to poison me so that he could steal it for himself.
The Baron is... Oh, yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
He says, the Baron... And he kind of looks around again to make sure no one else is listening. He's paranoid, but he's like, the Baron is a scoundrel. And he always is going behind my back, even though he says he's my vassal. He harbors a hatred for me.
I don't know if his direct subordinate being an open worshipper of this cult is enough to oust him, but yeah.
His knight Alana, she was... she joined the battle Zindarok's side when we killed them.
Anna kind of shivers thinking about how she just got fucking
turned into a zombie while alive. Yeah, well, she wasn't a zombie, just some other weird type of undead. Yeah, she got turned undead while she was alive. Yeah, and yeah, he's like a knight of Snowfeld, one of the Baron's own.
Yes,
to be honest,
I'm glad that you sent your own men away. I was going to suggest just that, since they seem to be everywhere.
Yes, indeed, the cousins of the Duke of Norland were also in. I don't know if you know them, but it's Alec, although he claims to have reformed, and Darville.
Those names ring bells, although I don't think I've met them, but the Duke of Norland, his family, really. That's quite concerning. Here's the thing. Being out of the Order for so long, I have no idea what power they hold now. I have no idea who might be in the Order, although I suspect that your guesses could be right. I've really tried to distance myself from them as much as I could. Because...
When you were in the Order...
Yes.
What was their end game? Were they attempting to seize control of the capital themselves?
They do not wish to do that. No, they wish... And I foolishly took part of it as a minor in their organization. But they seek to merely cause pain and chaos to everyone in the kingdom. They merely wish to sow dissent, to tear apart the kingdom at its core. And, well, we've been focusing on what's been happening with you all, but if you know what's been happening on my end, then yes.
anything about? Oh no, it's Dalrim.
Dalrim. I believe my grandfather had told me a story about a Dalrim. Some sort of evil knight or warrior of one of the armies that raided and pillaged up around here long ago. Well, not so long ago, but generations ago now.
Yeah, we're kind of walking around with his skull.
Oh.
And, well, you see, the Order seems to want it for some reason.
I see. And Thera will actually butt in here and actually be like, so did you all find anything else belonging to him? Because you guys have shown him some of the skull stuff before, right?
Well, I have these full fragments, and I take 3 out from my bag, I guess. Dig through it, take those out, and then I guess finally take the one off the necklace that I've been wearing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
terrible.
Animal tossers on the table, too.
There's 5.
Is this like the entire skull at this point?
Yeah, it has all the pieces of it.
Oh, sweet.
They raise into the air, start spinning.
No, they don't do that.
And I also have this letter. 1 second. Let's take out the letter that talks about resurrecting Dalrim, signed by Ardvin.
And Theravel takes that from you, and he's like, and then he shows the Duke, and they're both like, look at each other, and they're like, well, the Duke speaks, and he's like, well, this is certainly incriminating of Ardvin. He is. Oh, did someone just? Oh, Drager, you just cheered. Do you all? There is an Ardvin I know of, who is the Baron of Arwich.
Where?
Arwich. Hold on, I think that's what it was. At least, let me make sure.
Arwich.
Let me make sure. If I can find it.
If only he was the Baron of Sandwich.
So
Okay.
terrible.
Give me a sec.
Do you...
Oh no, Baron of Rivers Place. Sorry, I had it mixed up with somewhere else.
Terrible, do you know anything
Oh, that's right.
within Elowin's possession that might have been important?
Rivers Place is there.
Oh, damn. That means that, like, I know this dude. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd probably recognize him. Anyways, so while we're talking, you're gonna be thinking on that. And he says, Theravel's like, no, she never really shared anything with me.
Oh. I'm gonna have to talk to you in private later.
Out of
Speaking
character,
of
did she
Elowin.
share anything? I don't remember really too much. I don't
So
think
she had the big spooky book.
She didn't. I don't think she showed him that though, did she?
She didn't.
No, she didn't show him that. Okay.
She never told him
Yeah,
about
okay.
it.
So you're saying you're gonna talk to him later because you want to talk to him about it. I got you.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
So you brought up Elwyn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'd be like, oh yeah, about her. We never found her body, and we heard something about it getting transported into the moor.
And Theravel
Specifically, the Master of Ravens has her body. Whatever.
is like,
And he also seeks the skull.
And he's also a necromancer of sorts, so I fear the worst.
Theravel, he like looks down. He's like, while I was in the capital, you had told me briefly about what you found out about the Master of Ravens when you passed through Snowfeld. And then I had to go to the capital. I, in the past few days, did some research, and I found that this Master of Ravens, I believe he is some sort of undead necromancer of the moor.
So a lich.
Something like that. And I know it, and Theravel, he actually looks like he's a little bit of look of fear in his eyes. He's like, I know not what he wants, but I found records dating back a couple hundred years ago referring to him. So he's been around a while, and that makes me worried.
He could be an elf.
Theravel looks at Nox and is like, I don't think so. And he's an elf.
Elves live a long time.
They do live a long time.
They do live a long time.
Therivel is like, he's like, the records I found, they wrote of great havoc that he wreaked upon this area several hundred years ago. And it does not sound like any normal mortal being's doing.
Well, we'll deal with him if it comes to it, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Or we'll have to, one way or the other.
So Ulrich has composed himself now, and he looks up to his dad and he's like, Father, I would tell you, Father, that I made sure that my brother is deceased. This group here, they have proven themselves, although they are not, they are too humble to boast. They single-handedly brought down this part of the order, and they slew my brother, which I don't even know if I could have done, even though I hated him so. They deserve all the help we can offer them in whatever they need. And Alric, Mortain, the Duke, he seems moved by this, so he looks at all you and he says, "Yes, very well. This is enough about my family and my problems. I wish to know, how may I help you all, and what do you expect as a reward for what you have done?"
A few things.
Yes, Miles of Durndale.
One, after we're done here, I would like to speak with Therivel.
Of course.
Two, I need passage to Durndale as swift as you can make it.
Yeah. He looks at Therivel, and Therivel looks at Miles, and Therivel's like, if it's that important, I can get you there almost instantly.
Perfect.
Yeah, it kind of raises an eyebrow,
But we will resolve this. And anyway, but then the Duke talks to you. He's like, anything else?
No, I think that's it.
The rest of
Well,
you.
since you've asked, actually, the monastery of Caribay.
Oh, also, just wait. I just realized we never introduced Alejandro, but I'm assuming you introduce him as your knight or whatever, Nox or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no.
and he's acting all subservient,
Yeah, exactly.
standing behind her.
Yes, he's basically just like a part of you. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
The monastery of it's Caravi, right?
Yeah, Caravi.
Yeah,
Monastery of Caravi was teleported into the mountains and is no longer suitable for its previous purpose.
Yes, Therivel told me of this.
Right. As I told you before, Alejandro here is my knight.
Yes.
What I ask of you is that you sponsor me to build a full knight order based in the former monastery of Caravi in the mountains. I would retain control of the operations of the order, but I would lend my weight to your rule as the bearer of the Shield of Fellington. You see, I've been told many times that this shield is and it even says so right here, and she traces her finger on the inscription, that the bearer of this shield is the true ruler of Fellington, but I have no desire to be in your position. And I think that we could benefit from our cooperation.
I would not try to remove the shield from you. If you found it, it is merely because my family was too weak to hold on to it in the past. I tell you what, I will have to think on all of this, but as of now, as of immediately, I see no immediate concerns with this. Although, I might have a small request of you when we do this, but I'll tell you what, we will speak of this, but I think we can work something out.
Oh, speaking of family, I would like to request some men to protect my family because I fear they are in danger after what happened with the Baron in Snowfeld.
Why do you think they would know who your family is?
Well, while we were having dinner and before Nox got poisoned, well, almost got poisoned, I mentioned living in Durndale.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, I think I might have to deal with the Baron on my own terms soon. In other words, I think the Baron has... I think he has shown his insubordination enough. And I think it might be time for me to confront him about this.
I agree.
Unfortunately, with my obligations to him, he has not shown any upfront and open hostility towards me, even if you are my guest and he has shown it towards you. But I can confront him about what has happened and about this Arlana, who I had never met, but I certainly think I can take care of him somehow.
I'm trying to remember when we had a cleric. Did we ever use Zone of Truth?
Nope.
I don't think so.
I'm trying to think if
I had
Anna
it.
would even like think of it.
Yeah,
definitely
Layna
had it.
had it, but she was at the
No,
forge.
I thought
I
she
think
used
I
it
used it
once.
once.
Yeah, I think she
I used it once, yeah.
I don't remember where though.
What was it for?
I did use it though.
Was it? Oh, it was on. Oh, it was on the dude.
It was on the
with
sword
the.
show.
Yeah,
It was on sword show.
yeah. It was on the dude on the deck of many things, because she like wanted to make sure he wasn't lying about stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah. That's right.
thinking of that, Anna would suggest to the Duke, perhaps that helpful cleric of yours could compel your problem maker to tell the truth about his relation with the cult.
I tell you what, that is an ingenious idea, Anna. I have resources. That's a good idea. Yes. In any case, my point is, I do not want you to have to worry about the internal politics of my realm. I will take care of that. And Miles, if you wish, I can send some men with you, or in general to Durndale. But I plan on trying to stop the problem at its root.
I would prefer just 1 or 2 men to protect my wife and my child.
Very well. You shall have it, and I hope your wife and child are well. So, Nox, you have requested, you made your request, and I will discuss that with you in a bit, in private.
Mm-hmm.
Anna, what is your request of me?
Well, you were mentioning something about almost instantaneous travel to Miles. You see, I had been intending to get a boat to the capital, but if you have a faster means available, I would be interested.
Thurival here, I'm sure, can figure out something.
Ooh,
Thurival.
terrible.
Yeah.
The wizard. The wizard
Yeah.
has wizard
And
spells.
Thurival
Wow.
Thurival nods, and he's like, "Yes, I Although I tend not to use it too much, I do have means to teleport people.
Other than that, I intend to do some investigations in the capital, and I would rather not be found while I'm there, so I am looking for something to prevent divination that isn't quite so cumbersome as all of this, pointing at the big dome.
And Thera will actually nod. He'll be like, I can probably find you something for that.
It would be appreciated.
And he's like, and the Duke would say, and don't worry about the cost for that. You more than earned it.
And it just bows a
I
little
will.
bit.
Yeah, she's like, he basically is like, he looks at Therival and he's like, I will cover whatever cost it may bring. And
The teleportation's what's going to cost.
and you looking at 2. Perplex? Rip?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, I'm not sure there's anything I actually want, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, so would you like
That
would
isn't just, like, asking for large magical items.
Yep. Also, would 2 like show hesitation on her face?
What about like a house?
Because if you show hesitation, he'll be like, I realize that all your companions here have asked for favors and different things to be done, but if you just want money or you want property or you want a title, any of that can be yours as well. Resources.
Can I ask for a favor?
What is this favor?
I may need assistance on my home island.
Oh my god, I just remembered.
Your home island.
Yes, upside down Texas. To the
I'm
west.
assuming there is a name for it. Yeah, whatever the
Yeah,
name
it's upside
is.
down Texas. That's
Yeah.
what it's called.
So yeah, so you say upside down
Whatever
Texas.
that is in
yeah,
Elvish.
yeah,
No,
exactly.
that's what it actually is. Upside
Yeah,
down Texas.
Upside down
It
Texas.
just happens to sound like English.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, that's your home island. Well, I knew it was certainly odd to see one of your type around here, but I didn't realize that was where you're from. And what?
There's no civilized lands on that island, as far as I know.
Speak for yourself, big boy.
And what do you need help with there?
Boy is a generalized term for all genders.
So he says, what could I help you with there? It's not too far, but it's dangerous.
I just tell him it's a lot more dangerous than you may expect.
So
Are there more like you there? I'd believe it.
There may still be.
So what is this favor then?
Just, at some point I would like to go back. And I may need assistance, making it safe for, you know,
I'll tell you this.
whoever's left.
I'll tell you this. That would benefit me as well, because from those islands to the west come raids of
I'm gonna
goblins.
stop him in his tracks and say, "You aren't taking my island, you freaking person."
I have no desire to, but I do desire to get rid of the evils that reside there on all those islands eventually. However, I would say this. I will not be able to do this soon. This actually...
Yes, I don't think your most powerful men could handle what's on that island.
But, well, in any case, this brings me... This is actually a good point for me to tell you all. I know Thurvel has told you all, but the the king, his son, the prince, was here with me.
Ah, yes.
Up
We
until
heard that he died in the fighting.
Yes, up until about a week ago, when the prince died in the battle, the attack on Fellington. The city, suffered minor losses, nothing at all really. We repelled the attack, but the king's son was lost, and I knew him well. He was almost a son to me. I mentored him, even though myself and his father don't get along very well. The king and we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. But his son, I found a respectable young man. And he died, and I feared the worst for the kingdom. Already...
Call me crazy, but I feel like the prince dying in the part of the kingdom most likely to have open revolt is a little too convenient when we're dealing with a cult bent on destruction and chaos, made of nobles.
And that's, I feel as though the king will only be angrier with me now, and he has already told me that he wishes me to report to him in the capital. But I fear other things. There are already other groups in the kingdom who, we correspond through magic means with our court wizards, such as Thurible here, and others, and clerics and such. There's been already quite a bit of discussion about who should be the successor to the throne, because the current king, he's not terribly old. He's about my age, a little younger even, but he's not of the best health, and he has no heir, no direct heir. And I worry about the kingdom.
Even if he were to have another heir, a child can't rule the country.
Exactly.
The news of the prince's death was another reason that I believe that we could benefit from working with each other.
Yes, I may need your assistance in coming times.
It wouldn't do for Fellington to fall into revolt if the kingdom goes into another civil war.
Yes. And I consider myself a man of honor. I do plan to stick by the king, even though he dislikes me. If a revolt happens, I will stand by him, but I will not let my own realm disintegrate, if that is the cost. Very well. Is that all we need to talk about? Oh, and then actually, he would actually say that, but then he'd be like, "Wait a minute, what about you?" And he'd look at Grizzles.
Oh yeah,
Grizzles. So I'm not gonna do Grizzles' voice, but basically Grizzles asked him. He basically asked him what he asked the Baron, which is like, can I have your permission to operate like a small mercenary company, basically of my kin? And the Duke looks around at all of you, and he says basically to you guys, he's like, has this kobold shown himself to be worthy of such an honor, such a responsibility?
Yes, he has, and his kin have proved instrumental in destroying the cult.
I will recommend that you find them some sort of work out in the wilderness every few weeks. Preferably avoiding towns.
Then
Their kind does tend to get...
They are far less disciplined than Grizzles.
With all of you as my witness, then I will make sure that my bards and my town criers reach every town under my control, and they tell everyone that these kobolds are to be given work. I will make sure they find work. There are always dangers.
They really like copper.
Very well.
And killing things.
There are always goblins and orcs and other things, and vicious beasts that come from the wildlands, and they will find work. I will make sure of it. Very well. It will be done.
I ask him one more favor, actually.
Yes, what is it?
If any more of my kind happen to show themselves around here, if you could just take them in, tell them my name, they should know me. If they are from the island, they're probably seeking, some type of shelter.
And would you have me
I'll be
give?
right back.
Would you have me give them work as well? I can find work for your type.
They're definitely resourceful. Depending on who stops by, they should be able to offer you some sort of service.
Very well. Then yes, it shall be done. That is really not any drain on my resources at all, and I'd be happy to help.
Thank you.
Now, I assume you're all... Well, we still have discussions to have in private, and I'm assuming you're all hungry. We should stop here, and you can rest, and we will... Although I know you all have business to attend to, I insist that you at least stay a day or two and receive some of my hospitality.
I have business to attend to here in the city, so that should be no.
Very well. And Nox, would you like to discuss about your idea now?
Whenever it's convenient for you.
Very well. We may head to my personal study now, and we can discuss
About
that.
the skull.
Yes.
Would it be too much to ask for you to perhaps discover a way to destroy it safely?
Therafol actually lifts a finger and he's like, I've been looking into that. I've been doing all the research I can with the records here in the keep, and I believe there is a way to destroy them.
Wonderful.
But I believe it won't be as simple as it seems. I read in a record, an old tale somewhere, that such items, these skull fragments, can only be destroyed when thrown into lava, such as you'd find.
He did it.
Such as you'd find in the bottom depths of deep caves or volcanoes, and none of those really exist around here.
So
we just need a really, really deep tunnel.
Yes, so Thurvol's like, he's like, I believe I know of a few, but we'll discuss this.
There is a lava-filled place we do need to go at some point.
Seems like a lot of work to go there just to destroy a skull. But
Well, it would be more of a side adventure.
indeed.
So the Duke would look around at you guys and be like, as I mentioned, I know you're all busy, but we have more to discuss, I know, and if you stay a day or two, we'll be able to cover everything we need. Everything we need to cover.
Alright, well, I guess... Do they want to hold on to the skull, or are we holding on to the skull then?
Thurvil would say that you guys should.
Alright, Anna is going to request a lead-lined box to put it in with a warding seal that will explode if somebody opens it.
So before we get into this, so I'm gonna say that
Why not both?
Yeah.
So as you guys finish up this little meeting, the Duke is actually gonna basically, he's gonna offer to Nox and be like, hey Nox, do you and your personal knight, do you wish to come to my personal study so we can discuss your matters?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And he would actually, and so then Theravel would basically be like, to the rest of you, he'd be like, we can stay in this room and resolve our issues. Or resolve the other stuff that doesn't need the Duke's attention.
Very well.
So then, hold on one second. Anywho, so Duke would say, like he'd be like, I will Nox and Alejandro, you guys follow me. We're gonna go down to my personal study, and Theravel will stick with the rest and hang out with you guys. And so you guys start heading down. I'm gonna describe what Nox and you guys see. He leads you out this door, this little door, and you find yourself in actually this like really nice looking hallway. There's like these little windows that look out actually over the courtyard and stuff on one side, and the other side there's like these doors. They're like very elaborate mahogany, like nice doors, thick doors, and you actually see on the wall in front of alongside the doors, or like above the doors, there are pictures of each of the Duke's sons. Mm-hmm. The first one that you pass actually doesn't have a picture above it. It looks like there used to be a picture above it and is now removed. The second one is of the Duke's son who was deceased. And the third one was of the one you guys had met at Theravel's Tower briefly. And the last one is Reinbow, or well, Ulrich. And at the end of the hallway is a little door, a different door. So, Nox, I'm going to have you make a perception check for me real quick.
Oh, no. Does Ollie get a roll?
Yeah, he can roll too.
Okay. I don't think... Oh, he's proficient, because all my characters are.
Okay, give me a second. So as you're walking down towards the end of this hallway, so like there's the door at the end of the hallway, and then right next, or like off to the side of that, is the door to what looks to be like, it looks like Reinbout's picture, like a painting of him is above the door, so presumably that's his room. Mm-hmm. And you and Alejandro both notice that the door is like open to that, like a crack open, just a little bit.
So whose door?
To Reinbout's room.
Okay.
It's a crack open. And the Duke doesn't seem to be paying attention. He's like walking alongside you towards the other door that's at the end of the hallway, but you have to pass by this room.
Got it. Is Ulrich with us?
No, he's back there talking with the rest of the group. They're about like they're not too far behind you. Like they're literally just at the end of the hallway behind you guys. Like maybe 80, 90 feet away.
My lord, does someone occupy Ulrich's room while he's been gone?
And he looks at you and he stops in his tracks and he's like, and then he looks at the door and he's like, no, that's strange. And he looks at you and then he looks back like towards the direction the other people are. And he kind of gives you like a look, like, you know, like, what do you think we should do, or what do you think is happening? Very suspicious look.
So you said we were behind?
You're way back at the end of the hall, and the door's closed now, actually. But you can, you guys are in the other room, the meeting room.
Okay, you made it sound like we were following him.
No. This is just no. It's just
he was just narrating what.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I was saying for all of us.
But he stops in his tracks, and you guys are actually like pretty much next to this door now.
It's still cracked open?
It's barely a crack open, yeah, but it is open, and you.
Which way does the door open?
It opens inward.
Okay, so as soon as he asks what does Nox think we should do, her weapon appears in her hand, and she walks over to the door and kicks it open.
All right, and as you walk up to it, you hear a big boom, and then you hear a big swoosh of air, and all of a sudden, you see the bricks and the stones of the wall flying out at you. And you're going to have to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And then we're going to roll initiative.
Not yet, because we still have like 3 minutes of talking with Theravel before this happened.
Well, like, no, it was like 30 seconds, not even that much. What would you...
But like out of...
I guess the better question then is, we hearing that, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, you hear this. You guys all rolled initiative too. But I do want to know what you guys would talk about in like 30 seconds before this happens. You know. No,
All right, so I would have been like, so Therevor, you remember how I mentioned Elowin had? If she, I was curious if she had anything of interest on her. And you said
yes.
nothing that you knew about. I'm going to reach into my bag, pull out the book of Despicable Evil, slam it on the table, and be like, well, apparently she had this. You know what this is?
I like to think that you slammed the book down and the fucking wall exploded. So
I actually, you know, like this is not that far of a hallway. It's like it's not that far. It's past one door, but it's to be a little muffled and you know stone walls and stuff. But literally, a stone wall just got sent flying out at Nox, so you would hear this. So I would say like around this time is probably when you hear a big boom, right when you slam the book down on the table. So you did fail your saving throw.
Don't say.
Yeah, you don't say. So you're gonna take 5d8 bludgeoning. Yeah, bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
ouch.
No, not 5d8, 3d8. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the wrong number.
It's like 5d8, like.
Yeah. Because also
would
this
almost kill.
yeah,
like,
no, this is I was looking at the wrong
high
thing.
level.
No, this is because this is just something.
Grizzles isn't over there. He'd just be.
You're gonna take 13 damage. That's not too bad. Because this is literally just the wall flying out at you. Like it's gonna hurt. And actually, I think Alejandro would have to make the same thing too, because he's falling right behind you.
Just another brick in the wall.
Is he?
And then I'm gonna drop you guys on the map so you can do your initiative rolls. Give me a second.
It says.
Okay, so he saves. So he's gonna take 6. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I guess with what your knight is, he's probably just gonna like be attached to your leg unless you tell him otherwise.
So give me a sec.
Probably.
And so I will describe what you see as we roll initiative. You see, so there's a hole in the wall now where it used to be Rymouth's room here, and in this and this is like there's like tall ceilings here, and so you see pretty much reaching up to the ceiling is a giant stone figure. It looks like a statue, but a lot bigger than a normal statue, and with arms and everything made out of stone. And we're gonna go to the map now. Oh shit! I gotta drag the viewer bot boy out here.
Hey, this is the map.
Can you guys? Those of you guys can see like that room you're in, right? I didn't put Therival out, but hold on, give me a sec.
Alright. Oh hey.
So yeah, you guys can all roll your initiative.
Oh damn!
Now. I already have the bad boy. And
that book
I'm assuming
slamming.
that, so I actually assumed the Duke would be a little further back. He would have like let you go investigate or something. And if you guys need to take a break real quick, this would be a good time to take a quick little break. I mean,
I've been taking occasional break.
Yeah, and like here's the thing. This is probably not going to take too long, honestly. But
Alright, I should probably roll initiative, shouldn't I?
you guys don't need to go to bed any like time too early, right?
Nope.
Normally it was Matt actually who needed to go to bed earlier. So
Yeah.
It's
no,
basically
but-
me because I work tomorrow.
I also work
Oh,
tomorrow,
okay,
but
okay.
I have to wake up at noon.
Okay.
So
I wake up
What a little
in
bitch.
5 hours.
Oh, jeez. All right, we'll try to keep it short then. This will be the last thing then, probably. That's okay. Well,
Roughly
this shouldn't take
5
too long.
hours.
All right, so
It really depends on how bad a morning I'm having.
so for those of you, so this is the door that Nox and the Duke went through, and then kept continuing on to get to
The only door, as far as
for
what
you
witness
guys.
to
Well,
it.
actually, so there's the other one
Blue
on
line.
there. Yeah, there's
There's,
another one.
there's 3 blue lines.
Yeah,
They're
so-
everywhere.
Yeah, the
What
blue.
is this map?
So
it
this
is a map.
This line over here is like the staircase that led up to this room, the little spiral staircase. And then there's another one that goes up to a hallway up here. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much.
I dislike how completely cornered we are.
Hey man, we're still
Like
in the
on
safety
the map,
bubble.
there's like there's so much map,
So
and we're just like in the teeny little corner of it.
so anywho, it's not that bad. Anyways though, so the so you guys all hear this. Like this is a big noise you hear, and you hear like literally the wall just got knocked down and like thrown out at Nox and Alejandro, and like big chunks of rock throughout. And now there's this thing standing here in front of Nox and the Duke and Alejandro. So, with that being said, it's the top of initiative, and Grizzles is
shit, I rolled really well.
Yeah, you did.
I also rolled really low.
So,
No, really
well. You rolled low, yeah. Nox
I also rolled really well.
Yeah.
For
So
my standards.
So Grizzles, it's Grizzles' turn to go. I don't know what he would do in this situation. Honestly, he'd probably like be confused. I don't know.
I'd like to think he's a little more aware to danger than that.
I think maybe he would like. I'm thinking about what he'd do. I kind of feel like he would just go over and like open the door and peek out, and then maybe that'd probably be.
So you hop over here, open the door, and see what he can see. Then?
Yeah, let me delete that door for you.
Okay, let's see if he was in this line of sight.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Oh yeah, I don't have. I'm seeing my. Okay, I'm
Hold
going
on.
to move myself because I don't have vision from him.
And I should have vision from. Anyways,
That's fair.
Oh yeah, and I don't have Thurival represented. Hold on. Well, actually, yeah. Let me actually. I didn't roll their initiatives because they would be involved in this. They're not gonna just stand by. Yeah, give me a sec. I need to.
I'm
Find
sure Oaktherival does something.
Yeah. No, hold on. Give me a sec. I gotta do this. All right. There's
Like the Duke, whatever.
there's Thurival.
He's
I don't know. Would
important
he?
or something.
Would Grizzles yell to Nox maybe? Asking what's happening?
Who did we lose?
Oh, Drake is restarting Discord. Give me a sec. I have a Thurival thing here somewhere.
I like how the door gets opened by Grizzles and Ad's just like directly across from the door. Like, oh, okay, there's rubble everywhere.
Yeah.
That's not what it looked like when we came in.
Well, we didn't come that way.
You did come that way,
Oh.
but still, like it doesn't
The
look
entrance
normal.
is directly behind me. That
There's
we
like
took.
a bunch of.
There's
stuff
nothing
not
over there.
Give me a second.
That's the end of the map.
Well, you see, we came from the void, and we shall return.
There's a spiral staircase there.
I hope so.
Give me a second.
I hope we exist in the void one day.
He did not roll well. Thurival didn't, so that's fine. I'm gonna roll Ulrich and Richard too, though, because I forgot that I needed to, but I definitely do. Give me a second. But anyways, though, so what is Grizzles doing though while you're doing that? Anything else?
I'm guessing prepared action to attack hostiles would make sense. Kind of
Okay.
cowered behind the doorway.
All right.
Like I don't know if he's friendly enough with Nox to be yelling what's going on or anything to her.
Okay, hold on.
He's probably more interested in not being noticed.
That's for Richard. Okay. And then I go. Hold on. Give me a sec. Edit it now. There we go. And then last but not least for
He probably failed to actually end the
that's 10.
Discord completely. I've had that problem where it won't reopen unless you like actually hunt down all of the background processes.
Okay.
But did you get them all? Like if you go after it in the extended the task manager, there's like 7 different parts of Discord.
Mm-hmm. So Grizzle, what does Grizzle do then? He prepares an action to attack anything he sees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some bow shot action,
Okay.
probably.
Sounds good. We'll keep going without Drake for now. That's fine. By the time he gets to his initiative, hopefully he'll be back. He rolled really low, actually. He's at the bottom, yeah, very bottom. Nox, it's your turn now.
Right. So Nox would, I guess, shout down the hall that there's a giant stone man.
Yep. I mean, yeah, he's like a 15-foot tall, big stone thing.
Now, explain to me more how this wall is broken.
Like
where can I move through?
Anywhere that you can see, you can move over.
Like
Oh,
all
actually,
this?
so I would say like hold on, give me a sec. Let me draw some stuff here. I would say that oh, that's not what I want. There we go. I would say that like these 4 tiles, including the one you're standing on, those are rough terrain. Other than that, you can move over everything that you can see.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's all rubble and like there's still stuff like cracking off the wall, but you can still move over all that now that you can see it.
Dude, I got so far to go.
Okay.
So I either got to go over this table or around it.
So with my bonus action, I exploits
Yep.
on the guy, and then move to here and attack him with my sword, which is right button. Yeah.
That definitely will hit. So,
Alright, so 13.
yeah, he takes 13 damage.
And then I swing with my Morning Star again. Then crit.
Oh
for
shit! Nice. Nice. So a total of 29 damage. Nice.
Okay.
And this thing, it has a stone face that just has no emotion on it and looks at you as you come in and are swinging at it. With this look, like this, it just has a face, a motionless face, a motionless look on it.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Okay. And, okay, so next up are 2 other boys. As everything gets going here, you hear, you guys all, the one of you, the rest of the group who's back further, you guys hear shouting coming from behind this door. Did that ping? It didn't ping on the stream. That's weird. Is that pinging?
From what door?
Oh, hold on. I'm on the wrong layer. No wonder. There we go. From behind, like, this door. Oh, shit. Did not mean to do that. Give me a second. I'm going to delete the door. I'm going to... Here you go. And running out of here are 2 dudes.
He's back.
Uh-oh. I'm lagging. Sorry. Am I alive?
Yes.
Okay.
I can definitely see both of them running
Drag
out
is
of there.
back. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, Drake is back. Oh yeah, no, these guys run out of this room here now. It's their turn now, so they're gonna run out of this room.
What do they look like?
They are like, let me tell you in a second.
Do they look? I mean, like, do they look familiar?
Oh no, they don't look familiar. They have like light cloaks on. They aren't even really trying to cover their face though. They just look like random dudes,
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're definitely like attacking.
Yes, they're definitely attacking.
Okay.
They have weapons. They have short swords drawn. Well, actually, one of them has a crossbow out.
That's Grizzles.
The one in the back. Oh yeah. Which one? Well, the bottom one. He's the first one to come
It
out.
would be the first one.
Yep.
Since,
It's the bottom one. So that definitely hits. Yeah, and he's not dead, but he does take damage. Okay. He runs out, and this one, the bottom one, the first one that comes out, he actually has his short sword out and drawn, and he's gonna run up to Grizzles, and he's actually gonna run in the door and look around the room, and a little look of like a panic comes over him, but then he swings at Grizzles.
This might be the first time I've ever been targeted.
Actually, hold on a sec. There's something
honestly.
there's something that we need to determine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So. We said the table is the center, so...
Oh yeah, I didn't know if that was still up. Yeah.
It's not concentration.
Okay. So he's
It just is.
Yeah, so he's going
until I leave it.
Yeah. So he's going to swing at Grizzles though.
Well, the thing is, like, if Grizzles is inside the bubble,
he's not now.
out of it.
Yeah, he's out.
He ran out of it.
Yeah, he ran out of it when he did
Since
his
it's
turn.
centered on the table.
Yeah. In fact, if everyone else is in it, I can move them in a little bit. Just tell me if they're in or not. Yeah, they'd be
So
like.
let's see.
I assume everyone would be in, otherwise they wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, exactly. So they would all. I'm just gonna move them in.
That's
Yep.
That's the aura, basically.
So then, I don't know, 2 would probably be
So we can
there.
say that the ends of the table are just, like, barely...
Yeah, this is not... This
snug.
table is not really exactly probably what it would look like. It'd be much nicer, first off. So anyway, so this dude runs in, and he's going to swing at Grizzles. What's Grizzles' AC?
It's on the table.
14.
Okay, he hits Grizzles for 4 damage. Lovely. So much.
For him, it's more, so...
Grizzle isn't level 7
Yeah,
like that.
so
That is pretty beefy.
Yeah, the other dude,
That's basic.
the other dude did have a crossbow, like I said, and he actually looks and sees the Duke and runs this way a little bit, a short distance, before taking a shot with his crossbow at the Duke. And he misses the Duke terribly. It actually like goes into the floor next to Alejandro, but he misses.
Well, I'm gonna drop this aura.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all squiggled up.
All right. So he, but anyways, the other dude
can't
shoots
even
at the
see
Duke
your
and misses.
Well, you got it right.
So Anna, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Magical effects cannot pass through, and the intent is that you can't attack out of it with
Yeah.
mundane objects either.
Yep.
And I cannot
Yeah, if
leave
you-
it without ending it, so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, though, because of the table, I can, like, get there,
Yeah.
and that's my movement, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna jump the table and get to the edge of the bubble and just kind of
Stare at the dude.
stand there with my rapier out and just be
Okay.
like, hey, how's it going? They can't see me. They see a bubble.
Yeah.
So actually, the dude ran in, saw a kobold in a random fucking sphere. He's not actually wouldn't actually be that worried.
Yeah, that's actually
Assuming
true.
he has no
wouldn't-
idea what this sphere is.
Yeah, he wouldn't see Therival and stuff.
He would see a kobold and a strange thing in a room.
Oh, are we in the tiny hut?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that's what was protecting.
Yeah, you're in
Keep
the
in
tiny
mind,
hut.
like, the intent of the rules is that you can't attack
Yeah.
through it
Yeah.
either.
It's impervious, but you also are not supposed. Yeah, you're not.
You're
You
attacking
can-
as
out.
long as it's up, you can leave it. Shoot,
can
and
leave
go
it.
back into it.
You guys can step in and out.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I can't. I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
you're trapped
like,
in-
pop it on my next turn,
Well, not
but
trapped,
this will
but, yeah.
do it for this turn
Yep.
for me. Oh, hey, wait, I can do something. Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
You can
I
buff
have
people.
spells.
Yep, you can buff people
Heroin.
in the sphere. Right.
Sphere.
So-
Okay, let's see how many people are in here with me.
I was actually going to ask you about that, yeah, because I was like, yeah, you can totally buff people.
5 people, not including you.
5 people with you.
I'm gonna cast Heroism at level 3, so there'll be 3 people. I'll cast it on, I guess, whoever is here, since this is a touch spell.
What does heroism do?
Gives you.
You get my
immunity to
charisma
fear,
modifier and
Yeah,
temper
okay.
HP each
All
round.
right. What's your
Yeah,
charisma modifier?
Definitely
5.
5?
Fine.
4. I'm thinking of.
I was gonna
I'm
say
thinking of next
5.
level.
Yeah. I was like, only one person has the full
Yeah.
Shit.
fire. 2
And
I
that's
people.
the
deleted
fighter,
myself
yeah.
accidentally.
Oh,
Post.
no.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, let me get you back up
Delete
there.
yourself.
I was trying to delete my drawings.
Yeah, by the way, you can
Damn.
place yourself...
Start of-
By the way,
Yeah.
Perplex, you place 2 anywhere you want in that box. Because I was just, as long as you're in there, because that's where you were before.
So yeah,
Position yourself
You-
where you
you
would
have-
be likely.
you'll have 4 temp HP at the start of each of your turns,
Yeah, I wanted to be.
and you're also immune to being frightened right now.
Oh.
So yeah, I just go over and slap whoever these 3 people are and say, "Go get them."
Yep, that's
Basically,
Therival. From left to right, it's Therival, Ramon / Richard, and then Reinbound / Ulrich.
like it's basically how it worked out with the ruling of touch spells. Like,
yeah, that's fine.
I imagine a lot of people kind of let you
That's fine.
around a
Am
little bit.
I also
but
touched?
Yes.
since I would
Yeah.
just stood there and done
To
it.
those 3. Okay, sounds good.
So
So,
bingo bango for your.
so in that case,
buckalino.
is that all you do then?
Maybe.
Alright.
Hold on. I forget that I have things sometimes.
By the way, Mhm.
So let's see. I've used my movement, my action. I will give Miles Bardic Inspiration as well. Give him a little pep talk.
Hooray.
Like, I also forget that. Wait, how many Bardic Inspiration? Is it my based on my charisma? Carry on.
yep. All right. So
I am
the
done.
So actually, Jack, I'm gonna have Nox make like a probably an Arcana roll to see if you know what this thing is actually.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about Mr. Eldritch Knight?
Yeah, Alejandro can as
Someone
well.
who actually has studied magic.
Yes, both of you can make Arcana checks just so I can see if you know what this thing is. Too.
That's Nox. Which
I know you out of character and figure out what this is.
Oh
but...
no. I guess they don't have those in Spain.
Oh no. Yeah. So neither you don't know what this is. You just know it's a big stone dude.
Yeah, sounds like it.
and he's gonna swing at you twice, Nox.
Okay.
So, what's your AC?
20.
Pretty sure this hits. Yeah, he rolled 23 on the first one. So you're gonna take 16 bludgeoning damage from the first one, and it is counted as magical if that matters.
I mean, it doesn't for like any player character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay. And then the second swing. And so let me describe this. He is slamming at you with like his big stone arm. Like he swings it in. It's a big, it's like a 6 foot long arm. He just goes bam and slams you against the wall. And he swings with his other arm. And he rolls a 17, so he misses that one.
Okay.
But he hits you with the first one for 16. So that's all you take from him this turn.
Okay.
And he kind of has like a low grumble that goes, but he doesn't say anything or anything like that. And his face is emotionless. He doesn't really have a face that's super defined. That's his turn. I think Ramon would actually just come up here on top of the table and basically be like, I'm gonna shoot whenever this bubble drops. He would actually say that out loud to Anna. He's like, I'm gonna shoot at this human dude whenever this bubble drops. That's his turn.
You're free to leave and enter.
He says that's okay. I'm gonna shoot whenever the bubble drops. and then he and it's a +5 to hit. Remind me if he has to do that because I don't have his stat block on here, but it's +5. All right. Anyways,
that's the human in him talking right there.
No, he's an elf. He's a full elf. He still has human in him somewhere. All right, and that's
born in a human society.
Yeah, this is Alejandro's turn now.
Molded by the weakness.
So what does Alejandro do?
Here, I'll just.
Jack?
I will.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Right, so Alejandro will move to here and attack twice with the Thunder Sword.
Okay, nice.
Wait, let me look at the spells first. Yeah. One Thunder Sword misses.
Oh, shit. Hey, that one hits. Yeah, that definitely is.
Right. So,
13 plus 3, so 16.
13 slashing and 3 thunder.
Yeah, and it's magic, so that all, that counts.
A D7. That's a special dice.
Yeah.
16. All right, sounds good. This thing still, obviously, is not looking too hurt, but that definitely hits it and hurts it. Okay, sounds good. Is that all he does?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think he has anything that can use except for summon his weapons back into his hand.
Okay, so Ulrich is going to he's gonna see what's happening, and he is going to let's see, he's gonna go leap over the table, and he's actually gonna go out and face this dude. He's gonna leave the circle, the bubble, and he's gonna yell back out over his shoulder to Theravel actually as he's going, and he's gonna say, he's gonna, no, not to Theravel. He's gonna just yell out in general. He's gonna say, someone fetch the guards, or someone, ring the alarm. Someone, he's like, get help, basically. As he's running over here, and then he will, and then he'll swing twice at this dude. +7 to hit. Both of those hit. He's swinging with his longsword.
Those poor random bad guys. They just see people spurting out of this random bubble.
Oh shit, that's a good rolls. So that dude takes 17 damage. And he's looking real rough. He looks like he's about to die, and he looks panicked. This random dude who has a cloak on. He's like, oh, he sees, he sees from this bubble emerges this fully clad, like warrior-looking knight dude who just swings at him and takes him pretty low on health, definitely. And that's what I'm about. Ulrich does.
Since it's still going to be like 15 minutes before my turn, I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, sounds good.
Fair.
Therival.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
It is Therival's turn now. Excuse me. Therival. See, here's the thing: is he has so much I can do with him.
Wait, no,
What?
it's my turn.
Wait, is it?
I deleted myself, so it deleted my thing.
Oh wait, what was your initiative roll? Put that
It was
here.
10, so
Roll-
I would have went. I would have went probably
Before him.
before
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not a big
Big
deal.
Beastie, but like
Yeah.
that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, here, roll it. Just roll it again, and we can change it back.
yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you for reminding me of that. That's fine. All right, I got
And
you.
I'll use that one.
No, we'll put you at
You
10.
can only roll initiatives that high when it doesn't matter.
When it doesn't matter at all.
Here,
Yeah.
let me see.
It's true.
There you go. I put you 10.9, whatever. There you go. Yeah, it's fine for this turn that you go after him. It's not a huge deal. All right, you go. And I'll think of
Okay.
what Therival's gonna do.
We're gonna like move here,
Okay.
and then we're gonna
Yeah, like hop outside the bubble.
and we're gonna bingo bango
Yep. Just arrow him, I'm assuming.
bambo.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. He's totally dead.
Get dead, son.
He is deaded. So to describe
Boom.
it, you describe it, yeah.
I mean, I just shoot an arrow at him. I'm not too worried about him.
Hit him in like the neck or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna like bingo bango.
Okay. Against the next dude, I'm assuming, the one who has the
Yeah.
crossbow out. Yeah, he is definitely hit. He's not dead though, but he's definitely hit.
Hmm.
You hit him in the back,
Okay,
and he's
well-
like, ugh.
So I see Dreg, an
Mhm.
owl, an Alejandro.
Yeah.
Drake's not dead. Well, I don't know what Drake is like.
Drake is right up here. No, that's
You don't see any of us.
This
Wait.
is Alejandro.
Oh,
the-
that's
this is the-
Alejandro.
This is the
Yeah.
Duke here.
Oh, that's the dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is the Duke.
And then
Who just got shot
That is the Duke and also the mayor of
That's
Evening Star.
Miles right there.
Evening Star. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, and
Is
you
it
know
really?
that Miles.
Sorry.
I believe that is the same.
It is the same
Right.
token. I'm lazy
Nice.
for nobles, but it actually fits better with this guy because he kind of has like a little purple or like a pinkish purple feather in his cap, which is like one of the colors on the thing, so it kind of fits. Anyways. So, anyways,
And then I'm gonna like
move out there. Okay.
end my turn.
Okay, sounds good. And then Therival will go. Okay. Here's the thing. I don't know
Fireball.
on the one guy he can see. Shit,
Well,
I
yeah.
don't know.
There's an opportunity for friendly fire here.
Yeah, I always take the friendly fire, obviously. No, he's gonna. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. How much movement does
The
he
top
have?
was perfect.
How much movement do birds got? 30 feet of movement. 30 feet of movement. He's gonna come out here. Well, tell you what, no, he's actually, because he's a selfish dick. No, not actually. He's gonna come out here, outside the circle, and he's gonna cast. You see him like rummaging in a components pouch or something like that, pulling stuff out of his pouch, and he's gonna cast Stone Skin on Ulrich, right? You know, so Ulrich is now protected. He has resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. He's gonna come out here and cast that on Ulrich, because and he actually like as he's coming out, he basically says like he says to Ulrich, he's like. I can't have you getting hurt.
Boy's tanky as fuck right now.
Yeah, and he casts that. That's his turn. Well, because I mean, partially because he can't see the other stone boy. So
Yeah, he's got. He was one of the people I heroismed also, wasn't he?
yeah, that's true. Anyways, but yeah, so he couldn't see the stone boy, so he doesn't know what's going on, but he just wants to make sure that the Duke's son is protected. Now it's the owl.
The owl is going to swoop in by Mr. Stoneman, distract him, and then way back to where it is.
Okay.
I'm having Vietnam flashbacks right now.
I can't hear the word. I can't hear the word swoop the same anymore.
Why's that?
Kanye West.
I'm not familiar.
So
Swoopity whoop. Swoopity swoop.
So at this point, you guys actually at this point, another door opens here. Hold on.
I'll link it later.
This door opens at this point, swings open, and a cloaked figure comes out here. This dude is cloaked from head to toe, unlike the other
That's
dude.
like some round beef looking stuff right there.
So this dude comes in, and he comes in through this open door now. He looks at what's going on. He sees the Duke, and he has a crossbow on his back. He swings it off his back, and he's gonna shoot at the Duke with his crossbow.
Oh, can you give me vision on Alejandro?
Oh yeah, let me do that.
And the owl while you're at it.
The owl's less important. It's just gonna stay next to Alejandro.
There you go. You should have it.
Thanks.
So this dude's gonna shoot his. He actually, you know, he wouldn't even come out of the room. He's just gonna open the door and then shoot at the Duke, and he hits the Duke. And the Duke is gonna take.
Oh shit, Rogi boy.
You see the this bolt fly through the air, knocks in and land inside the Duke's arm. It just hits him in the arm, but it hits him, and you immediately see. Hold on, give me a sec. He is going to, and he immediately like staggers. The Duke staggers because this is a poison dart, and you can tell just from the way he reacts. The Duke reacts.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So the Duke is going to.
The Duke's dying. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That's the damage he's going to take, unless he saves. Let me make a save for him.
Hope he's not a level 1 character.
He's not. He's not. He doesn't have a 0. No, he's got. Hold on. He's got a bit of a modifier.
I hope he's not like less than a level 5 character.
Okay, he's gonna.
He's also bad.
It's
Or else he's dead as fuck.
It's a 15.
But
He fails by 1. Rip. So he's gonna take 28 damage. And I didn't even roll the bolt damage, but no, he goes down. He is gonna go down here actually.
An actual bitch.
Wow, fucking casual. Die next to the healer next time.
So the Duke goes down. He's bleeding.
He is actually dead. Huh?
He's not dying immediately. He's gonna make saving throws like you guys would. But he is down.
I mean, I think that's what is considered dead.
No, what do you mean?
There's
No,
like dead and then full dead.
He's gonna make saving throws. And I actually didn't roll him in initiative, so I'm gonna say he's on Nox's turn. Whatever. While he's down. And he's not even combat ready, so it's fine. That's fine. So this cloaked figure does that, and then he's going to hide away. Hi, Miles, your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna head through this door.
Okay.
So that is 15 feet.
Yeah, and you would definitely see the Duke down, slumped on the ground.
Yeah. Do I see anything else? Like, what's this circle?
What do you see?
What's this red
rug.
circle?
That's rough terrain.
Oh yeah, the red stuff. That's just where like the rubble is from the wall that's broken down right there.
Oh. That's not a circle.
It's like a weird. It's
not a circle,
yeah.
correct?
It's like a.
The shape right here looks like a circle.
Oh, that's a table. Yeah.
That's a rug. Oh, it's a table.
It's like
That's round.
it's
That's
a-
round steak, actually.
That's a fine mahogany
That-
table.
that is a hamburger patty that's uncooked.
Yeah, no, that's a table. Sorry, I should have described
Give me
that.
some of
That's
that.
it's just a table. It's nothing special though.
An uncooked hamburger patty.
It kind of looks like it, yeah. Or like
Got like
maybe
a
like
grill
a
next to you
moon
ready
or
to
some
go
planet.
or something? Or you just
Alright.
like chowing
You
down?
grill that shit?
So, I am now going to, as my bonus action, cut myself.
Of course.
We need to have a talk about.
Oh no, the Duke!
Is this thing I'm attacking a goblin?
Definitely
It's a
not.
human.
Alright, then I'm going to booming blade him.
Okay. He's clearly human, yeah.
The 16 hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
Oh my
Wow, real good damage, me.
god. He's very alive.
So
but...
it's 4 plus 2.
Yes. He's still alive. He does look a little hurt though. He's getting hurt.
Wait, I actually didn't put any dice for booming blade. So
Okay.
it's a d6, right? d8.
Booming blades D8s.
It's plus
Oh,
7.
shit, nice,
So it's
okay.
2 plus 4 plus 7.
Alright, he is still alive. But
Actually,
that
no,
is-
2 plus 2 plus 7.
He's still alive, but
Well,
that is
obviously-
significant. Yeah.
If he moves, it's another 2D8.
2D8.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
looking hurt, and yeah, he's hurt. Okay, it is time for. So is that all you do?
Yes.
All right. So it's back to Grizzle's turn.
It's time to kill Steel.
Grizzle's. I'm assuming is gonna target that dude. That's what I would assume he's just gonna do. That's the easiest target. It's turned away from him. Not that in game terms that doesn't matter, but roleplay reasons, he's gonna attack the dude that's facing away from him, and
If
he
he
can't see
had,
anyone
like-
else.
If he had any medical knowledge, he's probably concerned with keeping the Duke alive. Just
Oh, yeah.
because, like they
He-
have a verbal agreement right
Yes,
now.
to give you insight into Grizzle's mind, he's a little greedy bastard, but he even kind of has a little bit of respect for the Duke because the Duke gave him so much respect, right? The Duke was like, you've earned right to work in my land. He likes the Duke. He has a positive opinion of the Duke. So, yeah,
Let's see.
do with that what you will.
Well, let's see here.
He, even if it's for selfish reasons, he's like, oh, the Duke is a dude who wants to help me, so I should probably help him.
Why did you move inside me?
Don't worry about it.
Do you really want to know the answer to that question?
17
Yeah.
hit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's so many other places.
Damn.
That dude is describe how you kill him. Or Grizzles kills him.
Well, I was hoping it'd go this way. I just imagined Grizzles runs up on him and stabs him in the fucking spleen and keeps on going.
Alright, yeah, he's dead. He's down.
See, then another 10 feet.
Peace out from between my legs.
Yeah.
And he can bonus action dash to like there.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
He can go further than that.
Let's see.
He's
This
got
was
35 or
This was
30?
20 of his movement. Then he had 10, so another 30, so he can get there.
Mhm.
More.
Okay. Does he
Alright.
see the thing now? Do you have vision on him?
Yeah, I have vision. I see a leg
Okay.
and an arm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he knows there's something
I can
moving
actually
around over there.
see barely
The foot.
see Nox's
Oh.
foot.
Yeah, that's funny. Alright, so anyways though, and by the way, so like Anna and Miles, obviously you see the Duke is down, by the way. Like everyone sees it except maybe Therival. So yeah.
That is my vision.
Okay. So okay, that's Grizzles. Nox, it's your turn. You would have seen
Okay.
the Duke go down too,
Yeah. So, Nox. So Nox Misty steps to right here,
Okay.
and then attacks this guy.
Alright, yeah, sounds good. And he looks very surprised. Well,
Do I
most of his face
see
is
Nox
covered, but you
move?
see his eyes widen.
No, because I teleported.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, Misty
I
stayed.
couldn't
yeah.
remember if you walked with Misty.
No.
Step.
No, it's like you just go poof. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and this dude looks very surprised, even though pretty much his whole body's covered. His eyes widen.
Yeah.
Oh
this
man,
attack.
you're leaving Alejandro with the stone boy.
got more health than I do right now.
This dude, yeah, that hits him so much.
He takes 7, and then.
Oh, rip.
That
No, that doesn't hit. No, I was gonna say that's good damage, but no, it does not hit.
He takes 7 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he looks like that just gives him a scratch, and he looks at you, and his eyes narrow. All right. Sounds good. It's the no, both those guys are dead. I'm gonna delete them out of initiative.
It's a me.
It's a Anne. It's a Anne.
I like how
Mario.
our masterful archer here is going to wait till the bubble pops, and then there's going to be literally nothing to shoot at.
Yeah, all his targets went. Oh, he's being cautious.
What do I have a 10.9?
Anna will look at him, shake her head, and just fucking head on out.
Yeah, and the bubble pops.
Whoop. Alright.
Why do you have a 10.9?
You can go a little further even. 60 is to there.
I don't know why I had 10.9. It's weird.
And I'm just going to chill out here.
Oh, I didn't roll death. I said death saves would be on Nox's turn. Let me roll a death save for this dude. For the Duke.
Did
Okay.
he have initiative? I'm assuming he had initiative.
No, I
He's
didn't.
initiative on Nox's turn.
I didn't roll him in. Yeah, he's gonna be on Nox's turn. All right, he saves the first one. Not that like it'll be
No, I
harmless,
guess,
but still.
Anna would probably yell something
Anyways.
about protecting the Duke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so at that point, that's gonna be the Stone Boy's turn. And so I think he's going to move down here.
Oh shit! There's a foot.
Yeah, you guys can see him now. Like you could see like probably half of his body. And because he's in reality he's probably just centered around that point. And he is going to swing at the nearest target, which is Alejandro. Oh, okay. What is Alejandro's
I think
AC?
he's actually doing the
16.
limbo.
16. Yeah, so he swings twice, one with the left arm, one with the right. Left hook is a 21.
Okay, so he casts shield as a reaction. His AC is not. It still
what?
hits, but
Okay, he casts it though. He's gonna it's a 21.
no.
So
Actually, I take that back. That's stupid.
yeah.
I was like, wait, I could just cast it again if it's helpful.
Yeah, it's fine. So he's gonna take 23
later,
bludgeoning damage,
Okay,
and then he's gonna swing with the right hook.
sure.
Oh, he rolled. Well, he hits.
Does it beat a 21?
Yeah, he rolled a 29.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You're gonna take another 22.
All right, he goes down.
Yeah, Alejandro is down. Rip. Jeez.
Goodbye, Spanish boy.
This thing is so. Oh my god. It's great. I love it. All right. This is what real power feels like. No. Anyways, though, so it is going to be Ramon's turn now, and actually, technically, the bubble popped, right? So
Yeah.
what is the range on a longbow? It's more than enough for that. So
It's a
Yeah,
lot.
more than enough.
so
for
he
that.
definitely would have hit it. It's not gonna make a difference because this thing is gonna live.
Who's he attacking?
He's gonna attack the. Well, he said he was gonna attack once the bubble pops.
He has advantage.
Yep. On the thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
He's gonna. Yeah, it's definitely closer than 150 feet. All right, he's gonna roll. He's gonna. So he would have attacked before his turn even. So this is his reaction attack he would have done. Yeah, he misses.
He has advantage.
Oh yeah, let me do it again. No, he hits, and that's gonna do 1d8 plus 3.
D8.
1d8 plus 3. Okay, it'll take. You know what? Actually, he has a magic bow. Actually, he would definitely have a +1 bow at least. So I'm gonna say that's actually 8
Plus
damage.
4.
Yeah.
Why do we have advantage?
Because of
Missed
that.
that. Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
that's just the
Yeah.
next attack.
You don't have advantage anymore. But
Yeah.
he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, So he does a good bit of damage to this thing with his arrow,
Disappointing.
and that would have been on his turn. I missed that, but now it's his turn actually. And so he's going to.
Whose turn?
It's his turn. That was
His turn.
Prepared action.
Yeah, that was the
next.
prepared action that I just forgot about, but it's fine.
Wow.
And he is going to move out to here, and then he's gonna shoot it again. And he actually does have he has sneak attack, so it will have advantage on
Put a
this thing.
sneak attack on the. Wait, who has sneak attack?
Richard does slash
Oh,
Ramon.
Mom.
so roll his sneak attack for that.
Oh
reaction.
yeah, you're right. That would have triggered on that too, wouldn't it?
Yep.
The 3
It's once
extra.
per turn, not once per round, so
Yep.
he can still do it on his turn.
Yep, you're right. I forgot about that. Thank you. See, I'm not used to running him in combat. So, yeah, another 16 damage. Nice.
Nice.
No, yeah, that's good. Thank you for reminding me. And now he's going to attack again. And since well, actually, no, there is no ally within 5 feet of it, is there?
Within
They
5
have to
feet.
be conscious.
There are 2 allies within 5 feet.
But they're not conscious. Yeah.
The owl is unfortunately not close.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he won't have sneak attack, and well, he misses anyways. So, all right. Still, that's fine. That's his turn. I just want to get through it quickly. So that's what he does. Alejandro.
He's where?
Oh, no.
Oh,
There's one down.
bye, boy.
Bye bye.
And it's
There's a higher priority target for saving right now.
it's Two's turn.
It is my turn.
By the way, I should describe this. I'm just gonna describe this real quick. These little blue dashes on the bottom end are all like little windows that lead out into the courtyard. It's like a 20-foot drop, but if you really need to escape, you can go out one of those windows. Yeah, I don't think
Jump
you're
out the
gonna.
window.
I don't think you're gonna want to. I'm just letting you know, just in case.
Do you see Ivor anywhere?
I'm just letting you know, just in case. Otherwise, no. But that's still, those are just windows. Nothing. They're not.
Like,
doors.
sure, Ivor would grab the Duke and fucking jump
Yeah,
out the window
and
with
shield him.
Save him.
Yeah. So
Okay. I'm gonna give myself advantage.
Okay.
Ivor definitely should have taken 1 level of life
No, we're
cleric
gonna
back in the day.
bam.
That
And
does not hit.
does that one hit though?
That
Because I'm allowed to re-roll
absolutely-
one of those if I have advantage.
That definitely. Well, do you have advantage?
Yeah, I gave myself advantage.
Oh yeah, that's
The
right. You just
samurai.
said yeah. So you definitely hit with that 25. Okay.
So he's gonna take that.
Is
and
your
then-
magic? Is your weapon magical?
Yes,
Okay, I thought it was. Just making sure.
and then
That
wow.
does not
But you
hit.
still have advantage, don't you? You have advantage on all your attacks that round.
Yeah, I do.
Alright.
You're right.
Roll another one.
And then roll
And-
another one.
and then roll another one.
All right.
Wow.
Unfortunately, none of those. You just got really unlucky.
Okay,
But the first one
Well,
hit.
I'm
and did some
feeling
damage.
a little disappointed with that. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna like
Good
take
try, though.
another turn actually.
Action surge.
Oh, yeah,
So
because
you
you're a
can take another
fighter. Heck
action.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
can take
Yeah.
another action, which is a double attack, right?
Yeah, he can take the attack.
He has
actions,
multi-attack.
Yeah,
So,
because
yeah.
you have multi-attack, so you can do 2 more attacks.
Okay.
They still have the advantage too, right? I'm assuming because
Yep,
it's the whole
it's the
turn.
whole turn.
Nice. So that one
Yep.
hits. That's really powerful. That's great. So that
Might as
one
well
hits.
We're
roll at
gonna
13
we're gonna
instead.
roll one more again just to make sure it's not a crit.
Those that hits though. You hit. It's not a crit,
Okay,
obviously,
we'll
but
take that.
yeah.
And we got one more attack here actually,
And you actually see at this
but it
point, yeah,
has
that hits.
advantage.
Oh yeah.
I can reroll one of those.
Not you hit. You
Yeah,
hit.
you made up for it.
Roll your damage. Okay. And at this point, you
Wow.
definitely see rock is starting to actually like chip off of this thing. It's starting to get hurt, but it's still up. That was a good turn. Wow.
And then we're gonna like over right here.
Okay. Do you say anything to anyone or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I
Okay.
probably wouldn't move that far.
So it is Ulrich's turn now. I think that he... He can't really make it up there is the only thing. I think he's just gonna dash, and try to get up there next turn.
Papa, no.
Hold on. Give me a second, actually. Yeah, that's what he'd do. He's gonna dash. He can't really do anything else. So let me make sure.
That wizard's gonna feel real dumb when he comes around that corner.
So he moves up to there and he runs in, and he does say something like, he doesn't say papa, but he's like father, and he's urgently running out now. Okay.
Wait, is this Nox right here?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So it is the
I
wizards.
just see your little health bar.
Oh, can the stream see all this? I haven't even checked. Oh yeah, they can. Let's see all the important stuff at least. So it is gonna be Theravel's turn now. Just gonna move on top of that dead guy. Oh crap. Okay, so here's the thing. I think he is going to. Let me look at what he can do.
I'm assuming this is where you pull out your high-level spell slots when you see your liege bleeding on the ground.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. I think I know what he would do. Give me 1 sec. Who's next up? Start planning what you're gonna do. It's the owl, and then okay. Well, wait a second.
Plan that out.
Give me a
After the
second.
owl. I know what that was.
Give me a second.
After the owl seems to be the bad guy in the room with you.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why.
And after that is Dregger.
Yeah, so it's just gonna take me a second here.
Poetry's busy fighting himself right now.
I'm trying to figure out what he would actually do with his turn here.
Well, first of all, do you have anything that does more damage against constructs?
What would be such a spell?
Shatter.
Shatter. I can't remember catapult. Maybe.
I don't remember.
There's a select few that do more specifically to constructs.
Although, Shatter would also kill his liege.
Yeah.
Probably.
Beyond that, basically upcast anything that he would know wouldn't be resisted
Give me a
by
sec.
a golem.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and he would obviously know what this. So I feel like he might just do something.
Alternatively, he might do if he was able to teleport
Yeah, so he could.
that boy or something.
He could teleport. Teleport.
Teleport.
He could.
that teleportation.
He could teleport the Duke away, or he could do like a classic like lightning bolt on the thing here.
Please don't cast lightning bolt in this hole.
Yeah, he probably. Let's see. Could he? Yeah, he couldn't get. He definitely couldn't get around there. No, never mind. That'd be dumb. Oh man, he could do. What's the range on magic missile? He could cast that at a higher level.
Far enough.
Yeah, I think he might do that. Like honestly, that's a pretty good one. He can cast it very high. So
Cast magic missile at 9th level.
he's gonna.
Honestly, he probably just, if he was 9th level caster, he'd probably just have like wish and wishes.
He is
His lord
gonna,
back up.
He's gonna cast magic missile at 6th level. I think is what he's gonna do. Cause he's in a mode of urgency, but also he's not like a healer. He can't really help the Duke too much. He would actually yell out to like Anna. He's smart enough to realize who can have certain who has healing magic. He yells out to Anna. He's like Anna, save the Duke, and if you can, the other night. He yells that out.
Headlong into the golem, yes, please.
He yells that out specifically, and then he's gonna cast magic missile at 6th level. So that's gonna be 9.
Crikey.
Wait, no, for each slot above first. So 5 additional. So 8. So 8d4 plus 8. Is that it? I think.
Yeah, you just roll 1d4 and
The what?
You only roll 1d4 and multiply it by.
Oh, okay, really? I didn't know that.
That's the way magic missile works, according to Jeremy Carl.
Okay. So
That's a strange.
So
But
1d4.
it would be +8.
So 8 of them though. So 1d4 plus
+1 times
plus
8.
1 times 8. Okay, got it. Let's do it.
It is weird, but
Ooh. So he did 16 damage with this level 6 spell. Lovely. That's unfortunate, but I mean it's better than nothing. And like I said, this thing is definitely hurting. So he does that, and he yells out to Anna in particular. He's like, Anna, take care of the Duke. You know, make sure he's fine. Owl's turn. Let's keep moving. Sorry.
Owl swoops into Golem Man.
Yep.
And distracts him, pecks at his face, and then he can move 60, I think. So
Yeah, he can.
And
Yeah.
he goes over here.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, sounds good. It's the cloaked figure who is going to like look at you, and again has a look of surprise around or in his eyes.
Right? I did appear. Like
Yeah,
appear.
yeah.
Right?
He just like popped out of midair. He's just gonna like drop his crossbow to the ground, pull out his sword real quick, and swing at you twice real quick in quick succession. First one, what's your AC? It's like 17 or 18, right?
20.
20. Okay, yeah. No, he definitely doesn't hit then. Second one does hit. It matches a 20. And this does not have poison on it, so it's only going to do 4 damage. You're only going to take 4 damage. That's not bad. And then he's going... Then he's going to run, which will, you know, he's not doing anything. He's going to invoke an attack of opportunity if you want, which I'm assuming you do.
So
Yeah.
I do, and I cast Booming Blade with it.
Okay, sounds good.
So hopefully I hit.
Okay.
Does 18 hit?
Let me check. Hold on. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so it takes 10 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And 2 thunder damage. And
I can't remember.
Does he continue to move?
He does continue to move, yeah. So
And he takes 6 more thunder damage.
Okay. He is still alive, but that definitely hurt him. And he's gonna run. Oh, sorry. He's gonna run all the way up to here, and he looks like he can't make it this turn, but he looks like he's about to jump out the windowsill.
Okay.
Out this window here. I should describe. This is a window here. And he looks like he's about to try to jump out of it.
All right.
He's definitely hurting, but he is running too.
All right.
Yep, Miles, your turn. Is Drake here? Dragory?
Yeah, sorry, I'm eating.
No problem. No
I'll
problem.
never eat again.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
First step is move there.
Okay.
Alright, and then bonus action, cast Hex on the guy that's running away.
Okay.
60 feet. Oh my god.
It's
Oh.
90.
But Hex is 60.
I dragged it over, and it says 90.
That's
Oh,
weird.
never mind, sorry. Hex is
Okay.
50, yeah. Sorry.
Alright.
I
Alright.
swear it was
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Alright, sounds good.
well,
Alright.
I mean, wasn't going to knock him out, but he's
His
definitely...
his
It's
AC
an 18 hit.
His AC
Yes.
is 15.
It already has.
Yeah, a 15 is the number to beat. You already hit him. I don't
Alright.
mind telling you. So that's the number to beat. 15.
Alright, so he takes 12.
He takes 12 damage. Got it.
Is he dead?
He's not dead, but he looks hurt now.
Alright, does the 27 hit?
Definitely.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Alright, he takes another 8.
He's not dead, but he is hurting. He doesn't look like he's one hit away, though. He looks like he's scratched and bleeding, but he's not severely wounded. He clearly
I
has
think
enough.
that's all I can do.
He could probably take 1 or 2 more hits like that, you know, and still be good. So he's not super close to being dead. All right, that's what you do. It's Grizzle's turn.
So, what was the what was this boy wearing? He had like fucking heavy armor on, right?
He has like
Which
chainmail. I said chainmail. It's like decorative chainmail. He didn't
Oh,
even.
boy.
He wasn't even really combat ready.
Still probably weighs like 250 pounds, which Grizzles could drag away if he wanted. If he was
Yeah,
so
I would
inclined.
say so. Yeah, if he wanted to, he could.
So he could either attack the golem, try and kill it before it kills everybody. He could attack the boy jumping out the window, or he could try and drag the
Yeah.
boy away.
It's up to you. Well, up to Grizzles really, but Grizzle, like I said, it's up to. I think you have a good idea what Grizzles wants, and he really likes the Duke right now. If for no other reason than the Duke has promised that he's going to support Grizzles, you know. Grizzles also likes kill stealing, though. It's up to you. I would say
Big stony boy have reach.
I mean, you've seen him swing. He doesn't look like he can reach that far. He is big. He's a big dude, but he's not huge.
Huge.
He doesn't have any weapons he's holding. He's just swinging with his
Like,
arms. So
Realistically, Grizzles couldn't actually move the Duke very far without risking getting squished himself. So,
There's an elf in the way.
well, I guess that'd be 10. Grab, half movement if you also disengage, which would let you
another
go.
10.
So, I guess,
Yeah.
sure, if he can grab him from the side.
Yeah.
I guess
That's fine.
he'd drag
You want him to be right there?
him
Like,
away over there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's
And
on top.
he would be able to bonus action disengage, so he wouldn't be able to get attacked.
Oh, like a. Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
That rogue boy strats.
Sounds good. Okay. So in that
I
case,
guess he'd probably have some variation of freaking out over his meal ticket
yeah,
bleeding on the floor.
yeah. So it is going to be before you do your stuff, Nox. I'm gonna roll the death save for the.
Yeah.
Hey, he succeeds again. He's doing all right. Not that there's necessarily any way you guys would know that, but still. Now you go, Nox.
Okay, so I run to here and attack at this man.
Alright. Yeah, I just like to think this is just running and there's a free golem in the hallway. This is pretty chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Is he dead?
He is not dead. Nope.
Okay. Well, then I'll swing at him again.
Okay.
Is he dead now?
He's still not dead. No. No, he actually he looks like one more hit like that he would go down. But he's really hurt, but he's still going. He's still going.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, he looks to the point where he might not even survive the fall out this window because you're close enough you can see out the window a little bit. The window is like there's no wall on the other side of this window. Like if the wall was below it would be a 10-foot drop. But there's no wall, so it's like a 30-foot drop to the ground below. You know, if he jumps out.
I guess since I see that, I just say, you sure you want to try your luck?
And you see, like, he turns to you just for a second. You see a quick little look of fear. No. Is that all you with your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Anna, it's your turn.
Gee, I wonder what I'm gonna do with my turn.
You can let him sit for another turn. He's not in risk of dying.
That's true.
Like, I really don't know that.
Yeah.
That's when we find out that every third turn the poison does another like 5d10 damage to
Yeah.
the target if they're unconscious.
Yeah, totally.
That's a very specific clause.
That's how you get them.
Even still, that would only be 2 failures.
Alright, let's see here. Yeah. Alright. This.
Okay. Yeah, he's up. On the Duke. Yeah.
He's got a freaked
Hold
out
on.
kobold riding him basically
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, he's prone, but he goes like, and he looks around and he's like, he starts cursing. He's got a
Just picture
sailor
him
mouth.
start strangling Grizzles because he's like, kobold!
No, he doesn't. He's very surprised. He looks around though and he sees what's going on. But he's up. All right. Do you do anything else?
Let's see that. Yep. I do
Run
that.
back a bit. Alright, yeah, and
I'm the healer. I have to survive.
and it is Stone Boy's turn up next, so that might be a good thing. He is going to, you know, Alejandro's down, no longer a threat. He's going to move in and swing at 2 twice. Swings in with the left hook.
There goes swing, bitch.
He rolled a natty 1, so you're good.
It's
Swings in with the right hook.
bob and weave.
He swings with the right hook and rolls a 3, so he definitely misses. Yeah, you're fine. He swings in twice, and again, he kind of has this like low rumbling sound he's emitting. He's going like,
I'm glad I was going to cutting words the damage, not the rolls, because that would have been a waste and a half.
Right.
yeah, no, he does not hit. He doesn't even come close, and that's his turn. I think that
He uses
Richard,
temp HP for something.
Richard / Ramon, as we are going to call him now, because that's his real
Yeah,
name.
Rich.
He is going to just he's going to take 1 shot on this, and there is an ally, so he will sneak attack if he hits. All right?
He's attacking the golem.
Yeah.
He's got
That's
a-
what I just realized.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
What? So, this is the second time this session. My striker, it reset to using my strength instead of my charisma,
Interesting.
and it's done that twice this session. So when I hit this guy who is now dead right here,
Yeah.
I was hitting with a -1 strength instead of a +5 charisma.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, personal
Ramon does not hit the
He's got to get that elven accuracy feat.
yeah, he needs to. But no, he doesn't. He does not hit actually. So so that's
Honestly, though, it's so good.
gonna bring us to Alejandro. He's
It
gonna
is
have to
really
make
good.
his second death save.
Yeah. If he rolls a 1, he's dead.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, he saved this time. So
Good, because I'm probably not getting to him for a while.
2, it's your turn. This thing is right next to you.
Get
Oopity poop.
disadvantaged.
Nice.
All
Alright.
right.
Do you have a
Uh,
melee weapon?
Do you have a potion you're gonna
She
throw
was
down
a
his
fancy
throat?
ass longsword.
Sure.
I
Sadly, it's a
mean,
mundane weapon.
I do have a fancy ass longsword that I will never use.
Definitely because it only.
Yeah. So what is your plan?
You see, the plan here
Do you have a potion?
Do you have a plan?
was I was gonna potion this boy.
Yeah.
I'm not
Eh.
sure that's the most like.
But I mean, well, it's up to you. But I mean, your character does like. Does your character like Alejandro? Do you have good relations with him?
I
like-
don't
Probably
even know
not.
him.
Yeah.
They've
you probably,
known each other for a week.
yeah. So
Like,
maybe
I-
not.
He's
I'm
the
sure I
dude
haven't even
shadowing
talked
the
to
other
him.
one that you don't talk to.
Well, it's up to you. It's a decision you have to
Talk.
make. SirPurplex.
Yeah. We've sort of talked, I guess.
You've been involved in the same conversation at the same time.
Yeah, well, I wrap around here, think about it, and then like just
Kick
hit him
him
with
in the head.
the scoopity whoop.
Okay. The first one. hits.
Disadvantage though. Once
Yeah, so he
Unfortunately.
was attacking normally, right?
The first one will hit. Yeah.
what's
So you,
what's the advantage for him?
no, it's just 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
It's just 2
Oh,
attacks.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have
It would be
attack.
disadvantage then.
Wait, would it be?
Why?
because
Melee
you're
range.
within melee range.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
your
attacking
bow.
with con though.
With your
Oh my god. Sorry.
freaking
Not
Names.
Zoom,
names.
Rapier?
con.
Alright.
Rapier.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's good. You hit. Is that one magical?
Excuse me for not understanding gibberish.
Is that one magical, Perplex?
The rapier?
No.
Okay. Sounds good. It still does damage. Wait, does it? No. Actually, it looks like it is unaffected by this.
Okay.
Also, how do you have a +8?
5
Cause I have-
plus bonus. He's a fighter, dude. You got an ASI level.
Yeah, if this is not a magical weapon, it actually looks like it bounces right off the stone.
Okay. If that's the case, like I'm probably just gonna shoot my second attack with a bow. If the first one didn't look like it did anything, that's all right with you.
I don't know
Despite
if
the
you could do
fact that
that.
I
Well,
did
you
hold it.
switched out your bow for the sword, right?
One free
Yeah.
swap for
So you would have
like even technically swapping out is home rule.
Basically, you would have had to drop your bow
drop the bow.
here as part
Yeah.
of your attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of DMs let you swap one for another just to be nice.
Next
So-
turn, you could drop your rapier and pick up your bow and then attack with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I would say this turn you
I
have to
wouldn't
do.
drop my bow though. I thought that you were able to just like swap it out.
No.
Not technically.
No. Yeah.
Can you
It's
just
kind of weird.
I mean,
It's just
hold your bow
commonly allowed by DMs.
you
just to be
could
nice.
you could just hold your bow actually, and have your rapier in the other hand.
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah,
and then after this one attack,
yeah. Since
drop
rapier's
your
only
rapier.
ever one hand.
Actually, yeah. No, that would work. You could drop then drop the rapier out of your hand, and then shoot the bow. The only thing is that next turn you'd have to spend your free maneuver thing to pick up the rapier if you wanted to use it. But I'm assuming you don't want to. So no, that's fine. So you can. In that case, yeah, I'll let you do your attack with the bow.
Okay.
Yeah, since it's a rapier's
I'm
one-handed, so
gonna-
that works actually. I'll allow it.
I'm gonna give myself advantage to negate disadvantage.
Just cancel it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aye, that hits. And this thing's magical. Roll your damage.
Nice.
It's like
Bam.
real magical.
Yeah. Okay. This thing definitely is hurting now, but it still looks like a few more hits like that it could take. A few more. Not even a couple. So it's going a little longer, but it is hurting. Is that it?
Yep.
I think Ulrich is. I mean, I feel like he's just going to run up at it and start swinging at it. So he's gonna come up with his long sword and swing at this thing. He's angry. You can see that he has like this fury in his eyes as he's swinging, and he's gonna swing twice at this thing with his long sword. Okay. And unfortunately, only one of those. Wait, is it twice? Yeah. He hits the second time. And will roll his damage. And I believe this was also actually a +1 weapon that I had said he had in my notes at least. So let me do that real
I
quick.
remember his sword was magical anyway.
Yeah, his sword is definitely magical. I think it might have actually been more than this, but for now, this is fine. Okay. He still doesn't do that much damage to this thing. Still, he hits it.
It's hilarious to me that the situation made Grizzles basically save Duke.
The Duke just gave him like money forever, essentially. So,
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think it totally makes sense for Grizzles. Even though Grizzles mostly out for himself and kind of his kin, he's like, he's like, this dude is the one who has caused him to have this good luck. So,
Just because the Kobold should never be the one doing like good things, anything that he does that isn't evil
tell
is
you
like,
what,
oh,
give me a second. Hold on. Crap.
I mean, it's still self-interested to save the Duke. Though.
Mhm.
So it's Therivel's turn. Dookie. To be honest, I think he might just cast something like Magic Missile again.
That's fair.
Yeah. Honestly, just to keep combat moving quickly, I'm going to do this. But he's going to cast it actually at 8th level. So he's going to cast it even higher than last time. So that's going to be times 10 afterwards, right?
fucking
something
Gatling
like
gun
that.
of arcane energy
He's gonna
was
move
flying by.
He's gonna move up next to Anna, so it's 1d4 plus 1. Oh, give me a sec. I'm just gonna do this because it's simple. Oh, shit. And that's times 10, right? If it's 8th level?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That's 50 damage. Guess what? That's going to kill this thing, actually. It's
Woo! That
kind
means
of...
I get 11 health back.
So he just
It's kind of
walks
lame,
up next
though.
to Anna.
It's
He's been kind of...
No, I feel bad because he steals the kill. That's funny.
He's kind of done nothing that impressive.
Yeah,
up until
that's
now,
actually
and
true,
then
though. He hasn't done much.
He just does a Gatling gun of fucking missiles next to
he
me.
goes like boom, 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 boom. You know, and like the second to last one actually knocks this thing down. And this well, you guys already know out of character. The stone golem basically disintegrates, and the stone pieces all shatter and fall to the ground.
I can't remember.
thing
With magic
falls.
missile, can you declare all of the missiles differently?
Yes.
So the last one could go streaking towards the other boy.
Oh
with
yeah, that's
range.
actually true. How much range does magic missile have? Freaking, it's like 120, isn't it?
The range is 120.
Yeah, so he can hit. The last one will go after that dude, which will hit himself for 5. That dude's not dead, but he's very close to dead now. And so that last one hits him. Thurvel like shoots at, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you, bastard. You know, and you guys haven't. He just never even said curse
As the
words.
golem dies, I get 11.
Yep. And
Fucking awesome.
yeah, so the golem collapses, and Thurvel shoots the last missile at this dude, and it's the owl's turn now.
Are you serious? Okay.
Wait, the owl wouldn't have been around.
Are you sure? He's not dead.
I can't
I think it's
remember if
when-
it disappears when they're unconscious.
I
or
think
not.
it is when they go unconscious, actually, if I remember.
Okay. Well, let me see.
So he might go poof.
At the very least, he wouldn't be awake to control the owl and tell it to do things. So it'd be effectively like
Yeah,
nothing.
that's true.
It doesn't say that it disappears when you go down.
All right.
It disappears when it goes to 0.
When does...
That's interesting.
Because like it doesn't go away when you're asleep.
If the wizard is
That's true.
unconscious. There's no current rule that
Huh.
that spell effects end when the caster is unconscious or dies, unless they are specifically concentration spells.
Oh.
Thus, find familiar is not a concentration spell. It's perfectly reasonable to assume that the familiar stays and is unaffected by the fact that the wizard is unconscious or
Right.
dead.
Okay. So its command was basically just to like keep distracting enemies, right? As far as it knew, so it'd probably just do that again, right? Something like that.
I mean, Alejandro spoke to it in his head, so he could have said whatever.
Yeah. But what I mean is though, the last thing he had
Yes.
the owl had done is distract, so it's probably gonna
Yes,
do that
just
again.
distract the golem.
Yeah, that seems fair to
So
me.
the owl's turn though, he's just gonna go perch. On it.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, it's so it is this this cloaked figure's turn. So I think he's
Of course it's gonna jump.
I think he's gonna use his action to disengage. But he had the booming blade on him, right?
He already took that down.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, that doesn't last more than one turn. See, I'm terrible with remembering.
If that
effects.
lasted like
That'd be so
duration?
powerful.
Insane.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
so he's just gonna disengage, and he's gonna jump. It's 1d6 per 10 feet.
Yes.
Okay, let
Up
me
to a
just.
max of 200 or
Okay.
20d6.
So I'm just gonna. tell you-
200.
So it's
200.
it's 30 feet. He's gonna take 3d6. Let me tell you how much health this guy has, right? Because this doesn't matter. He's so
Three.
low. He has 8 health, so it's a 50-50 chance, probably, roughly. Well, you know.
Ooh.
Let's
Roll
see.
it in the open.
I'm gonna roll it in the open. Okay.
He's alive.
Oh,
So he.
what a lucky
Do you-
bitch.
do you
Those
fall
DM
prone,
dice are
though?
finally coming into
The what?
use.
Do you fall prone when you take damage?
Yes,
When
I
you
believe so. So he.
'Cause I
So
think
he.
that, like the monk.
So he's not gonna.
disengaged, so no bonus action dash.
Yep. So he goes down there. He's off the screen now. But he's gonna go off the screen, and then he's gonna take like 15 feet of movement because he has to spend half to get up, right? So,
He does.
so he's 15 feet out from under the window.
Or doesn't
And
he have to take 5 to jump out the window?
Yeah.
yes,
he moved
that's
10
true. So he
feet.
had 10 feet left. Yeah. So he's like he's not
And
very
almost
far.
dead.
So anyway, so Miles, it's your turn. I don't know, like what would you do?
I'll run like this,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay. And Grizzles, does Grizzles do anything?
I would have to see.
Yeah, the guy's out the window. I just didn't draw the outside because didn't think.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Just know he's gonna be dead.
He's
I
gonna
can
be
get him.
he's gonna be dead. I'm pretty sure.
Grizzles
Oh,
can
like,
go
Nox
completely
and I
fucking.
both have Eldritch
Like
Blast.
I told you, he's got 4 health
Oh
left.
no, I'm
He's-
just gonna. I can teleport.
if
down
you
there.
hit him, he's probably dead. So
If I hit him, he's 100%
Yes,
dead.
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
what, that was
assuming that Grizzles would just like stay here and make sure the Duke doesn't randomly die again.
hmm
Like
Okay.
he could technically
That
get
seems fair,
within
actually.
melee of that dude if he just booked it, but he doesn't know
if
what
he, like,
happened to
just-
him after
if
he left the
bonus
window
action,
in line of sight.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he would probably make sure the Duke was gonna stay alive. Yeah.
Not to mention, 3d6 is also a lot for Grizzles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. So Grizzle stays there,
since the guy could turn around and then just like murder him
and
instead of running.
so Nox, it is your turn then. He's out the
Okay,
window,
so-
but he's like 30 feet or less. Whatever.
Then Misty step down next to him.
Oh shit.
Misty step will take me 30 feet,
Yeah, you're next to him.
and then I can walk the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And then I'll attack him twice.
He turns to you and has like a look of panic in his eyes. Aye.
I asked you.
um.
Well, the second one kills him for sure.
Yeah, he's dead. Do you want to kill him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I fucking swing that Morningstar long ass spikes right into his face and kill him.
Yeah, you smash his skull in. He's
Well, at least I don't have to
He's
worry about
roasted.
healing that one.
okay.
And then, like, I guess I just pick up his body and start walking to the
Back up
front
here.
door because I'm downstairs.
Yeah, you're
now.
like 30 feet down. Yeah.
Are
Okay.
you gonna do that creepy thing with the boy that you killed?
Suck his soul out.
Fuck, I guess so. Because like, what if there's more?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's
Yeah,
the thing.
I
So I'm
hit him in the
assuming
face and knock his soul out of his body.
Anna in this next turn would heal Alejandro, and then beyond that we don't need to worry about initiative.
You know what I just realized?
That's all.
I don't have rope.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming. I mean, bring him back.
What are you worried about rope for?
To help Nox up.
Oh gosh, she's
No,
gonna go
I'm
around.
I'm just gonna walk.
There are
dude.
like stairs though.
Yeah, there's stairs.
Yeah.
I'm
We
assuming
definitely
you
got here.
want to cast your
without
healing.
using the
Okay,
window.
yeah. So he's up.
I don't know.
Alright. So
The boy.
so anyways,
He's technically part of the crew, so he gets himself a first level slot.
Yep. He's up. He's alive. That's the important thing. Obviously he's hurting. Nox is even hurting a bit. You know.
I mean, Nox is feeling a lot better after that golem.
How
Yeah,
is
after it
the
went
Duke
down.
feeling? He
Oh,
was poisoned.
The
as
Duke,
well,
he's
so-
feeling like all right, but he could be better.
So I forgot to specify which kind of effect I was gonna put that boy that I hexed under. So
Oh,
let's
yeah.
just say it was like dexterity.
Okay.
Give the Duke 10 more.
Okay, yeah, Duke is pretty much up to normal now. He's good. So here's the thing. So at this point, actually, this was a quick combat, all in all. After a couple rounds, then the guards arrive and stuff, and they make sure you're okay, and probably even like they call for a cleric to come heal you guys, whatever you need, right? So again, we're gonna wrap up here in a second. We've gone over on time, but real quick though. So but the Duke, he's up and he's conscious and he's all right now. And so when Nox gets back up there, especially, he looks at all you guys and he
I would just like to stress that I'm returning with this man's body and his soul.
yeah. Is the specter like following visibly behind you?
It can't go invisible, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. He would probably look at it, give you an odd look as you are coming up the stairs, but he would look
I throw his body down and I say, it belongs to.
and the Duke would be like,
Don't worry, it's friendly.
the Duke would be like, he'd just nod,
Order.
and he would order some of the guards there standing and be like, like, find out who this man is, and they'll tear the clothes off this guy to try and see if he has any markings on him. He just looks like an average human and stuff. However, this man who attacked you guys, the cloaked dude, he does have on his body he has a couple tattoos, but the most notable one, and what the Duke points out to you guys, is he actually has a tattoo of a scorpion on him. And the Duke actually tells you, if I can find it in my notes, he tells you that there is that the where did I put this? It's somewhere here in my notes. He tells you that this man was probably a part of the citywide local thieves guild. which is called. I know I had this somewhere. Where the fuck did I put this? Oh my god. That's not it. I know I put this in here in my notes somewhere. It's up here, isn't it? But he tells you that this. Yeah, so it's a from a local thieves guild who is led by a woman named Adrena the Scorpion. And so the Duke would tell you guys, again, I don't want to take too long with this, but he tells you that this is from the local thieves guild. And he tells you that this is, like, he actually is really, the Duke is really surprised that you guys were even attacked, that he was attacked at all, because he says that he actually, lots of the times, has worked with Thieves Guild and sort of turned a blind eye to their activities. And they've never messed with him before.
I just realized something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I forgot I had Bardic Inspiration.
You never, ever
It's
actually
fine.
had a reason to use it ever.
It's
so.
fine.
I don't think you ever missed after
I think I
gave it to you.
attacked once.
Yeah.
So, a specter can't speak, but it can understand languages, and it can nod.
React, yeah.
Does it retain its memories?
So
I
I'm
assume so.
looking at the monster manual entry for it, and it says that living creatures remind the specter that life is beyond its grasp. So it is at least aware that it used to be alive.
Yes.
It doesn't say that it doesn't have its.
So, yeah. So what do you want to
Knows
do?
So
all
basically,
the
its life is suffering.
And it knows all the languages that it knew
Yes.
in life. So
I would say if you want to try to, like, get
ask
anything out.
some yes or no questions.
Mhm.
Maybe?
You can try.
I guess, were you hired by the Order of Rack?
It would give you a blank stare.
Okay. Do you know how to nod for yes and shake your...
It nods yes.
Alright. Do you know why you were hired to kill the Duke?
It shakes its head no.
Alright, I'll leave it alone.
Anyways, but the Duke. So meanwhile, though, the Duke, he's just dusting himself off and stuff, and Ulrich is like, frantically making sure his father's okay. He's like, "You okay? You okay, father?" And Duke dusts himself off and then looks at you guys all and says, especially to Nox, like he turns to Nox and he says, "You all," well, and actually probably at Anna too. He's like, "You all,
I hope so.
yeah, you all saved my life there.
Yes, it seems like it.
I was already in your debt, and now I am more so. If you had not been here, I'm sure Theravel and Ramon and Ulrich would have done their best, but if you had not been here, things may have turned out very differently. We don't keep a healer on hand super close. We have one, but not close, and I probably would have died."
Yeah, I guess there's that overly enthusiastic cleric.
And but he looks at you all and he's like, I am in your debt. I have a feeling that this was orchestrated by someone. Obviously it was orchestrated by someone, but I'll tell you what, if you all will help me find out who did this, then, and if it turns out that it was the Baron or the Order, then we'll have some actions to take.
So,
This-
Theravel, where were we?
At this point, the Duke would actually say though he's gonna be like, if you all let's get you healed up, let's get you rested up, and I'm gonna make sure you're fed very well tonight. So
I am at max HP currently.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, though, but that's my way of saying that like this is where we'll just do the administrative stuff and wrap up the roleplay for tonight. But if you want to, because I know Craig has got to go to bed to get some sleep.
Like it's honestly to the point where like one more or less hour of sleep isn't gonna matter much.
Okay. But anyways, though, so I mean,
but I am gonna go to bed at some point.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I guess we can resolve the last little things, and we will wrap here in just a second, I promise. So what do you want to ask Therival? Because after this point, I'm assuming you guys would all just kind of like talk with the people you need to talk with. We can resolve the conversation between Nox and the Duke. But what do you ask Therival, Miles?
So, Therival.
Do you pull him aside for this?
No, I'm just gonna do it here because it doesn't matter anymore.
All right, sounds good.
So, Therival, this book, I say, pulling it out again.
What is that?
It was apparently within Elwyn's possession.
He says he's like, what is that? And he like leaps back.
I'm sure you are at least tangentially or tacitly familiar with it.
I know what
is
that
a
is.
Book of Despicable Evil.
Keep that away from me.
Why did she have this on her?
Elwyn had that?
Yes.
I have no idea. She would have told me if she had that for sure.
She is was obsessed with books.
It's true.
That
And
is
more
true.
importantly, do you know how to destroy it?
Well, if it's anything like that skull, maybe we should just throw it in some lava.
That might work, but I'm not even sure if it would. I don't know. That's wow. That is. I was hoping I would never come into contact with one of those, and now there's one right in front of me. I ask you,
How do you think it feels to be the one holding it?
Yes, Miles. I have a favor. Please do not let me see that again.
Okay, but I do have one small request.
Yes.
I would like you to do as much research as you can in how to destroy this book.
Of course, I would like nothing more than to see that book destroyed. That is an accursed object, and I feel sorry that you even have to hold it in your hands.
As a hunter of the fiendish, I suppose it is my duty to hold such an item.
He nods at you and he's like, well, better you than me, I suppose.
And I'm gonna put the book back in my bag.
Mm-hmm. And
Not my bag of holding.
But yeah, very serious though. He looks at you and he's like, I will do everything I can to find a way to destroy it.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did. I'm looking at Grizzle's sheet.
So alright, so that's a little conversation involved. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take too much longer. We can resolve real quickly the other stuff. So I guess the Duke, the other thing with Nox, the Duke would now finally take you to a different room. Now that this area is wrecked in a crime scene, basically. And he would actually bring in like two of those personal knights of his.
Sure.
The Sapphire
I've got
Bears.
mine. He's got his.
Yeah. Well, because he's just very like paranoid now. More
totally.
so.
He just got attacked by a rock man.
Yeah, and you did too. So he's like, would you mind if I at least had my personal knights here? And he
I mean,
yeah.
It's your castle.
Yeah, and he tells you that he trusts them like with his life. So hold on, I'm just gonna do that. It's easier for me with the freaking thing out.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Oh,
Thomas.
I'm back. All right.
Hello, Alzdrin,
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
who I've been compelled to look at.
So he I just did that because
Like
the stream
that.
view it's easier to just snap it there because I don't feel like getting on my
Funny, yeah, he's got his two knights, and I've got my knight and
yeah
dead man.
yeah.
Your knight,
So he,
your knight ain't doing so hot though.
He was healed.
He's healed for a
For
little
7.
bit for 7.
Oh, well, the
He
dude
would've-
said he would get everyone healed
Yes,
up.
yeah, he would have been tossed like a potion or something, right? Or like some.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's doing better now. He's still like he's probably still hurting on a
Yeah.
mental
Since
level,
we're
but,
since
yeah.
we're like sort of safe, but also assassins are around every corner,
Yeah.
and is kind of stingy on her
Yeah, no.
spell slots right now.
Yeah, that's fair. So anyways, though, so the Duke takes you to like another personal quarters, or maybe like even his bedroom, because he was taking you to his personal study, which is what you fought that dude in that
Right,
little room.
Yeah, figured.
Yeah.
Santa to come with.
Yes,
Could've just
and
hunted
so-
up and you'd be safe as hell.
But so he takes you to like another little room though, stowed away somewhere, and he talks to Nox in private, and he's like, so Nox, your request to me for your own order of knights or warriors or of something of the sort.
Correct.
As you can tell, and he sort of like motions to his knights. He's like, I have my own personal knights, but I always could use assistance in the realm. And I'll tell you what, this attack has changed things. I really do believe I have nothing but my own suspicion, but when you've ruled for 30, almost 40 years, as I have, you kind of get a feel for these sort of things. And if I had to bet, I would say this was probably the Baron himself.
Well, if it was the Baron, it almost makes me happy, as I have my own business to finish with him.
Yes, and if it is him, tomorrow, after you and your friends have had rest, which is well deserved, after you've had your rest, tomorrow we will meet, and I will have you and your friends personally see to it to find out what is going on here. And if this is such a plot as I think it is, of the Barons, it must be either him or the Duke of Aver. Those are the only two people I could think of. I don't think the King, even though me and the King have had disagreements, I do not think it would be him. I really do think it's either the Baron or the Duke, and I know they've had their ties to each other in the past, so...
If this relates to the cult, I'm sure my companions would be willing to help, but my lord, we've been running all over the duchy for over a month at this point.
I understand.
We need time to rest.
I understand. Say no more. If this, I will have, even if you want, I could even just send my personal knights here, and they will take care of it, but either way, we will get to the bottom of who is behind this. We know we have some clue about who has sent this assassin, these vagabonds. We know that it was the Scorpions here in the city, the Thieves Guild here, and if we can find out information from them, we can find out who it is, and if it does turn up to be the Baron, I will handle it from there. And if that's the case, you and your companions will rest, and I may have to wage war against my own vassal if it comes to it, but I will handle it.
Then give me support to build this force of mine, and I can have them roaming the countryside, looking for clues, helping people, and supporting your influence.
And that's
over that of the Baron and whoever his allies are.
And that's just what I was about to say, is that that's the only other further condition I would offer to you, is that as long as you promise to help me occasionally when I ask for it, and help me in this particular matter against the Baron, if it is him, as long as you promise to do that, then I will wholeheartedly endorse your endeavor with your knights. I will not even bother you in terms of what you do with your knightly order. I have my personal knights. I do not need you to guard me personally, and I will let you do what you need to do.
Very well.
Do you have a base of operations, a place where you will house your order?
The monastery is what I'm going to use. I already have men there under my employ.
Very well. I had sort of guessed that might be what you said, and
The monks who used to live there have been compensated by us for reconstructing where it be. So that should be no issue.
And the monastery, Theravel had told me that it was in a different location now.
It is.
Where is it exactly?
It's about a day and a half southeast. It still lies within the borders, if I'm not mistaken.
If I remember correctly, there used to be an old trail, an old path that led through the mountains in that direction, between Inshrid and Far Reach's Edge, way to the east. And
I assume we would have taken that. We took.
Yeah. You guys actually probably were on that out of character. Yeah, but he says you definitely would have seen it at least, and so he says, I'll tell you what. Perhaps if your order is proactive, and if you train your knights, your order well, which it seems like you are driven to do, perhaps that route will be once again a travelable route, a way that people travel, and if that happens, maybe you'll even see people flocking to your banner, and I would enjoy that, to see that under my. As long as you're under me and we support each other, then I would love to see that relationship blossom and people flourish to your banner, flock to your banner.
Of course. The critical thing that I need is time and money. I have some of my own, but recruiting, outfitting, and feeding is, as I'm sure you're well aware, no easy task.
In return for what you've already promised me and what you've already done for me, saving my life, I will cover that. No worries.
Thank you.
Very well.
And in the time that I'm going through the initial phases of recruiting and founding this order, my companions, they also need that time. They have family to see to, as Miles said. Anna has her own to see to as well.
As I said, I do understand. You all are tired. I will take care of this matter. I will approach the Scorpion, as she calls herself in our thieves guild here. If anything, I expect that perhaps this was a rogue member of her organization, because I have talked to her personally, and I don't believe she would have betrayed me so easily. But
I believe we have a deal.
Yes, I will take care of that. You all have as much time as you need. I do not know what else lies in our future. There may be other things happening in the kingdom, and I may even ask for your assistance, but I will compensate you. And in any case, for now, yes, you all have your time.
Thank you, my lord.
And he nods, and he says, basically after that, he just says, like, now go, basically go get some food and frickin' rest.
For sure.
Yep. And he'll probably go to rest for a bit, honestly, take a nap. He's kind of exhausted emotionally.
Yeah, he almost died.
Yeah, and his son is back after 10, 15 years or something,
His other son's dead.
Yeah, his other son is dead. Yeah. So
which I'm sure he's like, yeah, it had to be done, but
yes, it's
also...
still stressful.
We have his head, by the way. Miles
to be honest, he probably wouldn't want to see it.
Miles wanted it.
He would, he would just ask. He would, once Ulrich tells him that he saw the head,
he'd be. And we can have a collection of skulls.
So, anyways, though, so I don't know, we can end it here or whenever. We can resolve a couple more things. But other than that, that's I think that's a good place to end it. Really, if there's any small administrative things, so this is actually kind of what I wanted, is actually this session would be resolving things, and now actually in between sessions we're gonna have the downtime, and heck, I might even ask one or two of you to do one-on-one sessions with me, or maybe two-on-one if people stick together. I don't know.
definitely have time to do that. So.
Yeah, we can do that. It'll probably. I mean, I probably won't stream it. It'll probably just be off camera. Maybe I'll record it. I don't know, but
the entire week off.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah. But I mean, yeah. This is actually perfect. I actually kind of thought that this session we probably wouldn't even get to the downtime. And in between sessions, that's going to be downtime. And that will work out a lot better because you'll be able to resolve everything when you resolve. We might do a couple one-on-one sessions. I probably won't record those. Maybe I will, but whatever. No big deal. Is that a good place to end it, you guys think? That's a good resolution, I think. All right, sounds good. In that case, I will we'll wrap the stream here, and we'll just talk about stuff. And yeah, if anyone's watching on YouTube in a few days, wow, it's probably going to be like a couple weeks before I upload this, honestly. I'm so far behind. Like 3 weeks behind still. You know, if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Other than that, people, if anyone is still watching the stream, we're gonna host someone up real quick, and that'll be it. So it was a fun time. See you guys later. Bye bye.